right, good morning. Today's practice will begin on our backs. Just go ahead and find a very comfortable position. And if you'd like, and I suggest that you kind of move around a little bit. Maybe you're hugging the knees into your chest, gently rocking side to side. Maybe you extend one leg, keep one leg in, and then you'll switch. Or maybe you even try some twists, just giving you some ideas. But ultimately, you decide what you'll do. Maybe a nice good morning stretch. And then you'll bring yourself to a position that works for you, that you'll be at for a few minutes. I prefer to keep my legs bent and draw my tailbone forward and up a little bit, and then relax my low back. If you prefer to extend your legs, please do, and just notice what that does to your low back. Go ahead and bring your hands towards your stomach. And as you've set your foundation and this feels comfortable to you, you relax the face, the jaw, the forehead, and you turn on that gentle internal smile with your eyes, your lips, and your heart. Grateful for this moment to breathe, to practice, and build presence. Your ability to be present, aware. And let's do that by focusing on breath. Allow your breath to be natural. And as your hands are on your stomach, notice the rise and fall of your stomach, your belly. And then what if you begin to control your breath, making it longer, deeper, slower? How much can you expand your stomach without forcing, simply feeling? Long, slow, deep inhales and even slower exhales. And continue this, but now moving your hands towards the rib cage, towards your ribs, cover them. And now breathe into your ribs. Don't worry so much about the stomach. Breathing into the ribs cage, allowing them to open to the sides, and feel that. And then you'll move the hands to your chest, and you'll explore the same thing. Take your time. Spend at least like 30 seconds with each part, breathing in and out. And continue like this for about 30 more seconds. And now I'd like you to share that breath with each part. So we're going to inhale. It's a 3-part breath. Inhale into the belly, the next third into the ribs, the last third into the chest. And then you exhale, chest, ribs, belly. And continue with this. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Take a deep breath in, nose. Sigh it out. Take a moment to remember your intention for this morning's practice. Another deep breath in. And you'll sigh it out. Good morning. Stretch, arms up overhead, legs straight. Just circle wrist, ankles, bring your arms around. Hug right knee to your chest. Hug left knee into your chest. Rock yourself side to side. And with your knees together and maybe hands interlaced in front of your knees, you'll invite some circles and notice how that feels. Roll back your hips. Paying attention to sensation or breath or sound. Back to neutral. Right hand, right knee, left hand, left knee. Open the knees wide. Draw them forward. Push them forward. Then towards each other and towards your chest. Nice circle. Allowing your hands and arms to do all the work. And reverse. And extend your legs all the way up. Stretch them out. Flex, point your feet. Spread your toes. Circle ankles. Arms up, circle wrists. Hands back forward. Make fists with your hands and try it like that. And back to neutral here. Bend your right leg, left arm, bending at the elbow. Bring it back up. Other side, feel. Both, so right hand, right, left. Also an exercise in coordination, all four. Awesome. So now bend your right leg. Now draw that right foot towards the left side, then all the way back up. And then turn a little bit out to the side, like you're drawing a circle with your right toe. For your knee, and then back up. Good job. Now the left one, bend it. Left foot in towards the right side, and then all the way up. You're drawing a circle with your left toes. And then reverse that circle. Beautiful. Legs up. Bend at the knees, shins parallel to the floor, arms down by your side. Pelvic floor activation, Kegels. We're gonna squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. When you squeeze, let it be just like 20-30%. Keep that tone active. Lower abdomen is drawing in. Underneath the belly button, the whole area, toning in, pressing down towards the floor. Option stay or lift your head. Arms can stay by your sides. And then slowly, inch by inch, redraw the feet forward. Keep your shins parallel to the floor. This is too much on the back of your head, your neck, then use your hands to support it or keep it on the ground or on the block. Can we come a little higher? Can we reach a little bit further forward? Do not allow your low back to lift. We're turning on transversus abdominis muscle, going all around, connecting to other muscles in the back here, connecting to our pelvic floor, underneath the six-pack, underneath our obliques. Slowly, feet down, head down, relax. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Let's curl the tailbone. Lift your hips, finding bridge. Hands towards your buttocks here. Squeeze, engage. Keep it active. Stillness here. Feel all parts of your feet pressing onto the floor. The front, the toes, the heels, the sides, the arches. And then slowly draw your tailbone down, kind of curl it down to the floor, and then scoop back in and come up. And then down, curl, lift, curl, down, ribs in. One more. Up, stay up. And now we're going to draw hips to the right, down, to the left, and up. Circles. Notice as you move, if you're lifting any part of your feet, reverse, or if you're still pressing firmly, evenly. All the way up and down. Catch up with your breath. Maybe create space between shoulder blades. Back into that base 90 position. Lifting head and arms or keeping head on the floor. And then reach those feet forward. Reconnect, maybe lift a little bit higher. Feel, turn on. Go ahead and bring your hands behind the knees. And you're gonna start to rock back and forth. 3 times, and then bring it up and balance on the sit bones. Here I can see better. All right, once we're balancing here, we maintain that connection, integrity in our core to support us. Arms by the sides. Let's start to move our feet. Let's start to move the arms. Reaching. The floor is lava. We can't touch the floor with our hands, arms, below the knees, feet, or head. Go ahead and explore going on your back slowly. Move legs, arms, keep the head up. Core on. As you go down, bring yourself back up slowly. Keep moving, or you can just find stillness here, right? We can go from boat pose, go down, V-ups. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Or special technique. The only rules are try not to touch the floor with your head, arms, or your legs below the knee. You can get on your side, you can get on your stomach, your thigh, your back, belly, stomach, chest can touch. All right, if you're on your back, go ahead and start to bring yourself back to seated. Maybe explore grabbing your feet. You want to open, straddle, maybe, and bring it back in. Ooh, I feel the winds and the rains are picking up. Slowly bring it down, hands to your knees, and circle it around. All right. I know my Zoom girls, I know we're all here in the Palm Beach, Delaware area, and we know we're in the middle of a thunderstorm, but if there's anybody watching on YouTube, not YouTube, what's the other one? Facebook, and you're not from here, we are in the middle of a thunderstorm in South Florida. All right, you guys, circle it one direction and the other. Let's bring it back to neutral. All right. Tap the top of your head 1, 2, 3 times. Go ahead and pull up your antenna all the way up, 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 up into the cosmos. Release, hands back down to your knee. And the string pulling you up, lengthening the spine, finding your neutral spine, relaxing your feet, your ankles, your shins, your legs, your hips, hip flexors, relax, your stomach, your chest, your face, internal smile. How do you build presence? Be more present. Be more here, more attentive. And as you're noticing, you're being attentive and aware of what you see or hear or feel. You're doing so objectively. You're not trying to judge or criticize, like or dislike. We're simply noticing and making decisions from what we notice. Maybe you notice a little pain somewhere, then you decide to maybe move and modify. All right, you guys, opening your eyes, arms out to the sides, nice sun breath, circle your wrists, hands in prayer to the crown of the head, wisdom to the forehead, vision to our lips, communication to our heart, love. Bring your hands forward, open the arms, chest is reaching forward. Maybe you look up and then exhale, interlace your hands and push away, chin, chest. Now we open arms and we receive. If you were to receive something, what are you ready to receive? Interlace, exhale, push away. If you are to let go of something, what are you ready to let go of? Inhale, we open, we receive. Yes, thank you. I accept with open arms, open heart. Exhale, let's release. I let go. Thank you, thank you. Goodbye. Push it away. Keep your hands interlaced. Bring your arms up. And then think of reaching your right arm a little higher and then your left one a little higher. Setting roots down from your sit bones, your tailbone. And then slowly release your hands. Keeping your wrist bent, spreading fingers. Your fingers are like combs, combing your aura, energy field. All right, keep your fingertips down to the floor and kind of walk them away from you. And then draw the chin down to the chest. And then up, so like we're saying yes. Inhale, up. Exhale, chin down. And back to center, side, side. Saying no, keeping your chin parallel to the floor, trying eyes open or closed. Back to neutral. Neck reaching forward, and then back in. Forward, just like a turtle, and back in. Keep reaching those fingertips away from each other. And then we're gonna keep the neck in. Neutral. Awesome. Arms out to the sides. Reaching. Right, left. Reach to whichever side you choose first. Hand down, flip the other palm up and over. Explore going back and forth. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 20 seconds here on your own. Exploring bending that other arm's elbow down, maybe going a little deeper. Back center, inhale. To the other side, plant, flip, up and over, exhale. And then maybe bending at the elbow, maybe reaching back and forth. 20 seconds on your own. I'd like you to explore, get creative. And back to center, inhale. And now we're gonna twist, exhale towards the right, middle to upper back rotation. If it's too much on your shoulders, allow the hands to go a little lower than your shoulders. Deep breath here. Again, that string at the crown of the head pulling you up. Inhale, exhale, maybe a little more twist with no help, back to center. So what I like about doing it without, normally in yoga, you're like one hand to the knee and then you kind of push yourself into it. I'd rather use your musculature here to turn and rotate. Inhale, we lengthen. And then exhale, feel your muscles, feel your muscles. Notice where you're tensing up that's unnecessary, like your jaw, your face, maybe your hips a little too much. And then slowly back to center. Nice job, slowly release, hands behind you, extend your legs, shake them out. Maybe shoulders up to the ears, head back, yoga for the face. Squeeze your face, open wide, open mouth, stick your tongue out. Tickle your nose, open, close eyes, look to the sides, up, down, diagonal. Blow air into your cheeks. And then slowly chin to chest. And bring your legs out by your sides and find your way in tabletop position. Knees are about hips distance apart. And you play with your hands here on our fingertips and fingers, palms, fist. Maybe you bring the back of the hand facing down and make a fist with your hand, just stretching your wrists a little bit. All right, can we find a neutral spine here? Gently activating and turning on that internal core set. Pushing away a little bit, the neck stays in. Okay, and now from this neutral spine here, we're gonna draw our neck forward and back in, just like we did when we were seated. We'll do that 3 times. And then you're gonna move to keep the neck in, and shoulder blades in and out, gliding in and out. Do not bend into the middle of the spine, you gotta feel that. How do we build presence? By paying attention. All right, push away, tailbone, up, down. So we're just isolating the movement now towards the hips, the low back, and circle it around. Try not to bend your arms, move your neck, circle it the other way. If you're feeling your wrist too much, are you using your fingertips? Back to neutral. Full cat-cow, slowly inhale. And exhale, push away. Chin, chest, tailbone down, belly in. Maybe you come onto your fingertips as you push away very slowly. When we move slow, we have a better chance, more opportunity to pay attention to the areas that might need a little more work, or just to check in how you're doing, how that feels. When we're moving fast, we kind of miss those opportunities. Just like fast food, slow cooked food, slow eating. Back to neutral. All right, so now let's try kind of doing circles, just circles with our shoulders back and then forward. Beautiful. Back to neutral, curl the toes behind you, walk those hands to your knees, toe stretch. Go ahead and bring all your toes in. If this is way too much for you, you know that you can sit up like this. Other options are, if you have blocks at home, you can use a yoga block. If you don't have one, I recommend you get one. Put it on its tallest and then sit on it like that. Okay? That's one way to begin, because we want to keep ear, shoulder, hip, right? Hold it here, hands to the thighs. Neutral pelvis, ribs in, neck in. Shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Exhale, nose. Hold your breath. One more like that. In, nose. Hold it. Out, nose. Hold it out. And inhale. Open eyes, hands to the floor. Exhale. Go ahead and lift your feet, point your toes, and tap. Remember, pain is inevitable. Suffering is a choice. The sensation will be there, but we don't have to suffer in it, right? You always have choice. Keep your toes pointing back. You might need to bring your knees a little closer together and your feet. So when we sit back, our sit bones are right on our heel. Keep your heels pointing up. Do not allow your ankles to collapse to the sides. Neutral pelvis. Ribs in, neck in, hands to your thighs. Closing eyes. Relaxing face. Eternal smile. Noticing this moment as it is without trying to change it or wish that it was different, unless you notice something that's not sustainable for you. In that case, maybe this is hurting your knee or something. Then the wise choice is to come out of it and try something different. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're not better or worse. Walking that middle line and simply making wise choice, wise choice, wise choice. Now we're going to inhale nose. Exhale mouth, side out. 2 more. Last one. Open eyes, hands back down to the floor. Lift your feet, circle around the ankles. Feet to the ground, walk the hands in towards your knees, lift your knees, armpits to knees, reach your hands forward, relax your head if you'd like. Just try not to strain your neck by looking forward or to the side. Pretend someone's pulling your hands forward as you try to sit back. Hands together to the top of the head or forehead. Who or what do you pray for? Who or what are you grateful for? Who or what would you like to send good wishes to? This can be yourself. It always starts with the self. Alright, hands to the ground, very slowly pivoting on the balls of the feet, turning our toes out and our knees out. And exploring again, reaching in opposite direction. Maybe bringing one hand in front of, one arm in front of the shin. Maybe bringing the other one too in front of the shin, and you're reaching back to your heels, maybe, or your ankles. Maybe not. Slowly, we may release our hands to the ground. Maybe we can reach the right hand out to the right, and the arm is in front of the knee, and then the other arm can reach up and open, maybe. Just checking in how that feels. Reaching, exploring, feeling, and then slowly down. And then we try the other side, reaching away, maybe the other arm reaches up. This is all a practice of self-awareness, self-understanding, feeling into your body, not forcing into it, and watching it. Be so amazed by it and all the things that are possible. Walking the hands closer, hands to your knees. Allowing your knees to go out, and if this is not available for you, how can you modify it? If you have a chair or something, you can sit on that chair, you can sit on that block, and you can still explore. Okay, thinking outside of the box, outside of maybe what I'm offering, and then you create your own modifications. Okay, so as we're here, heels are high, you're reaching our knees out to the sides. Can we press down so much that we lift off our heel? Again, if that's safe on your knee. If not, don't do that. And then slowly bring it back down. Arms reach out and up. Big inhale. Palms together. Exhale. May we know, may we see, may we speak, may we feel the truth and love in all things good. Reach it down, allowing your knees to point forward, down to the floor. Oh, this should feel real nice. Go ahead and point your toes back, dancing lion. If you're feeling this on your knees, I recommend that you have a little towel folded so that you can put your knees over that towel. That will give you a little more cushion. All right. Now let's reach back and find our nice rolling waves, drawing the tailbone down. Lower abdomen is drawing in. We're activating all our abdominal muscles, and we're pushing the crown away. Reaching away, flexion with the spine. Once shoulders are over wrists, then you can roll it back in that way. You might reach forward, go into flexion, and then you might go into extension and reach back. Only if that is safe for your low back. Otherwise, flexion forward, flexion back. Those of you who want a little more, go ahead and add a little push up here, looking forward, bending at the elbows, slow, up and back, okay? Now, just go down till the shoulders are in line with elbows and then back up. Not the shoulders to the ground, okay? You might do a little bit less. Follow what's available for you. And if you want even more, you curl the toes, lift the knees, and do it without the knees. Push it up. Modifications. As long as they're sustainable and they work for you and they're productive, go for that. And then you do that here with your body, in this practice, and then you do it out there with choices that you're having to make. All right, you guys, let's take it all the way forward. Forward our back a little bit. Forehead to the ground. And then extend your arms forward. Stretch them out. Take a little break, bring them down to the floor. And then feel what you feel. Now from here, reach your arms forward. Like you have someone pulling you forward, and then with your feet, you have someone pulling you back. Let's go ahead and lift the head, but you're still looking down to your mat. Show me your left leg up, and then your right arm up. And then really reach, and slowly lower. Over to the other side. Inhale and exhale. We're gonna do 3 times each side. Inhale, lift. Slowly exhale. Other side, inhale. Exhale. This time we're gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Other side, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Can we do also lift arms and legs? Maybe the arms reach back. Maybe we draw the ear to the shoulder and then the hand down to the side of the knee. And we go side to side. And we'll bring it back to center. Inhale. Turn your head one way. Allow the palms to face up. Allow the shoulders to melt and relax. Relax the whole body. Let's go ahead and bring the hands in line with the chest. Looking forward, rolling the shoulders back. We're gonna press the tops of the feet on the ground, activate our quadriceps, activate the glutes, and we're gonna lift into cobra. Very light on the hands, maybe even lifting the hands, and then slowly down. And again, inhale.
Traveling through galaxies.
One more, last one. And down. Curl the toes, knees on or off the ground. Push up, lift those hips. Lift your knees, plank. Chase that plank, draw the neck in, ribs in, core strong. So are your legs. Big inhale here. Bending knees, pushing back, down dog, exhale. Go ahead and pedal the feet here. Take about 20-30 seconds. In your down dog, maybe twisting, feet side to side. Those hips go right, left, right, left.
Positive.
Maintaining your neutral spine here so we don't go into super extension, but we're not in flexion either. We're somewhere in between, and if we need to bend the legs for that, then we do. Start to walk your feet closer together. Keep your left heel towards the floor and lift your right leg up. Now flex your foot so you're leading with your heel and keep your hips in line. Try not to go right into opening the hip. Keep the hip in line with the left. If this is too much, you can simply just keep the left knee on the floor and still do the same. Lift the leg. Okay, here we go. Demi point or point your right foot. And then now we slowly start to open the hip, stacking it over left if that's available, checking in. Leg can be straight or you can bend the leg. Notice if that right shoulder
Traveling
opened
through
way too much.
galaxies
We draw it down a little
with
bit
me, dog.
and extend the leg. Reset hip, foot down to the floor. Let's go over for the other side. Right heel down, left leg lift. Keep square. Flex, demi pointer, point the foot. Feel this stretch here with your hips in line square. And then feel it when you open. Stacking hip. Leg straight or bent. Let's reset, foot down to the floor. Separating the feet about hips distance apart, begin to walk your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees a little bit, hands above your knees.
Positive.
Push yourself up just a little so that you're kind of halfway up. Draw the neck in, take a breather, and then slowly all the way up. Shoulder rolls up, back, down, up, back, down, and forward. All right. So find a stance that works for you. I like to have knees pointing forward and my feet in line with hips. You can try that if you like. And then we're gonna find neutral through the pelvis here, checking in. Do you feel your tailbones pointing more back, more forward? Can you go more towards the middle, towards down to the mat? Ribs drawing in, neck is drawing in. We're gonna reach our arms out either behind us, so like this, without flaring your ribs, or to the sides, or even forward, or like 20 degrees forward, okay? Our heels are gonna lift as the arms reach out and up. Palms facing down, slowly heels down to the floor and pushing down with your hands. That's what's happening. Inhale, lift heels. Now if lifting the heels is too much for you, just don't do it. Hold it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds, you decide, and then exhale down. You know what? We're gonna do the 4-second box breath with this. That's what we'll do. That's what's happening, you guys. I'll count the breath, and then we're gonna do the internal activation of locking the energetic points here the bandhas. Pelvic floor, below the navel, and then our throat. We engage pelvic floor, lower abdomen draws in, and then we draw the chin in a little bit. That's when we're holding the breath. We're gonna do that. When we exhale the breath, we release. All right? So let's begin. Let's do first one trial. We're gonna inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna hold it. You're gonna lock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna hold the breath out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. I think we can go longer. 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more on your own. Count in your head. Beautiful. Inhale out and up. And then exhale, hands pray your heart. Maintaining your feet hips distance, knees pointing forward. Start to sit back in your imaginary chair. Start to turn on your glutes, your legs. Hands go forward. Let's turn our palms up and we're gonna pull our imaginary bar. Big inhale, squeeze your glutes here. Exhale, pull all the way up. Sitting back, inhale, squeeze, exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale, inhale, squeeze, exhale. A little faster. 5 more. Use your breath in and out nose. Last one. Hold it, hands in prayer heart. Finding chair stillness, or we're gonna do pulsation. And then all the way up, inhale. Exhale, open heart. Care Bear stare. Sharing your love, receiving love, and hands prayer. Trace a nice straight line back with your left foot. Bend your front leg. Bend your back leg a little bit and go into a posterior tilt with your pelvis, drawing your tailbone forward. Right hand to the right side or right hand to the left hip, left arm reaching all the way up. Big inhale here, and then exhale over to the right. Inhale here, and then exhale a little more to the right. One more. Back to center. Now bring that left hand towards the left hip, and then your right arm is gonna go up. Left hand can either stay there or just let it hang. And we're gonna start to rotate over to the right. Turn your palm out, bring your arm behind you, and then down. Pretend there's a wall right here on your right side. Bringing your arm up, turn the palm, rotate the body so that that arm doesn't go out to the side, right? Because there's a wall right there. One more. Let's bring it back to center, hands in prayer. Lean forward, lift that back leg, circle around that back ankle, finding core connection here, finding a nice dynamic standing posture. Bend the back leg, draw the knee into your chest, and draw that foot down to the floor. Inhale, out and up, and then exhale, hands prayer. And then nice straight line back with your right foot. Bend the front leg. How far back do you go? Well, it's gonna be different for everyone, but I do not want you to have a super deep arch here on your low back. Rather you bend the back leg and draw that tailbone forward, more of a posterior tilt, neutral through the pelvis, okay? Left hand to the right hip, right arm going up, reach up, inhale. Exhale over to the left a little bit. We're gonna do a few more breaths here. So every inhale, you reach a little higher. Every exhale, you go a little deeper into your left. And you're feeling. I like to have my hand here just to kind of feel. Again, you don't want to force the stretch here. You want to feel. Back center. This right hand can either go to the hip or just let it hang. Now the left one's the one that's going forward. Inhale. We rotate to the left. Turn your palm out. And bring that arm back. Pretend you have that wall and try not to bring that arm out to the side. Really got to rotate so it goes out. Don't forget about that back leg and the ankle. Try not to allow this hip to go down as you turn, right? Back to center, hands in prayer, shift it forward, lift the back leg and circle around that back ankle. Finding a little warrior 3 here, belly's drawing in. And that back leg, knees in and down. Awesome, inhale out and up. And exhale, hands prayer. So heel your feet a little wider. And then keep your toes turned out about 20 degrees. Bend your knees. We're gonna go up and down. Wide squat or goddess position. Just Go a few times and then keep it low. Hold it where you can hold it. Find the activation in your inner thighs. And notice your feet. Where's the weight? Heel, toes, inner arches, edges. Can you make it even? Okay, hands to your waist, palms facing up, teacups. We're gonna reach the right hand to the left. We're gonna reach it forward, present to the side, back behind you, overhead. Bend at the elbow, bring that hand in, other side. Your job is just to keep your palms facing up, other side again, because you have a hot teacup over your hand. Back to center, hold it, straighten your legs. Hands can go to your hips, turn your toes forward. Use your thumbs to guide the tailbone down and your hands to guide your hips forward. Back to center. Let's go forward fold, hold here so that your shoulders are in line with your hips, flat back. Just keep it here. And then slowly bring it back up. Heels come in, toes out. Once again, find that goddess position. Both hands now. Reaching forward to the sides. Back behind you, fingers face forward overhead, reach forward. And reverse. Remember, feel, don't force. One more pass, forward and back. Hold once you're done, and straighten. Toes forward, and supported back bend, and then we fold, either halfway or maybe this time hands to the floor, press down, pull yourself in. Hands to hips, flat back, inhale, and then exhale, rising. So heel your feet, closer together, figure eights. Reverse. Back to neutral. Allow the arms to hang, and we're gonna just slowly start to shake a little bit, okay? So your knees bend, but they stay bent. You're not gonna lock them. Bend straight, okay? Just stay bent and bounce. And maybe you turn a little bit side to side, just a little bit. Maybe you start to lift your heels, up and down, up and down. Maybe you move the arms like you're shaking water off. Maybe you lift one leg and the other. 30 more seconds of shaking. Shaking can be soft. You can even jump and get as wild as you want, as wild as you can with your body shaking. And slowly stop. And take a moment to breathe and to be present. To feel again. Feel the floor. Feel free flow of energy up and down your body. Feel your breath, your heartbeat. Listen to your breath, to your heartbeat. Nice internal smile. Reaching the arms out and up, big inhale. Palms together down the middle, exhale. Let's lengthen, inhale. Hands ground, walk it back, find plank and hold. Knees down, point your toes, take it back, child's pose, relax. Extend the arms, roll forward, nice rolling wave. Walk the knees into your hands, feet over to the sides, find your seat and bring your legs forward. Once here, you can slowly roll back, drawing the tailbone in. We've made it back. Go ahead and hug knees to your chest and rock yourself gently side to side. Our left foot down, the right leg up. Interlace your hands on the back of your right leg, right hamstring. Flex your right foot. There's going to be maybe just a very gentle, like a 10% resistance here where your hands are pulling your leg towards you and then your leg is pushing away from you just a tiny bit. And then we're going to bend and stretch back up. Do this about 10 times. Think of reaching your heel all the way up to the sky. Keep reaching. On your last one, keep your leg up, release the hands. Bring that ankle to the knee. Hold here for a moment. And then let's add the different variations that we can do here. Lifting the left foot off the ground. Or maybe interlacing and holding the back of the left leg here, pulling in. Maybe exploring rocking a little bit to the left. You can hold left hamstring, you can hold below the left knee. If you have any other variations here that you'd like to explore, please try. Take some time here feeling into your right hip. And then slowly release left foot, right leg goes up and shake it out. Right foot to the floor. Take a moment of stillness just to feel. And then left leg goes up. Let's interlace. Left hamstring right around the middle. Flex your left foot. A little resistance. And then bend. Stretch. On your last one, keep the leg there. Release the hands. And bring that left ankle towards the right knee. We can stay here. We can lift the foot off the ground and draw that knee into the chest. We can interlace, bringing the hands to the right hamstring or below the right knee. You can gently pull towards your chest. You can rock a little to the right. Slowly back to center. Right foot down, left leg up, shake it off a little bit, foot down to the floor. Another moment for stillness, feeling the floor, your body, your own breath. Let's invite both knees in. Open wide, 1. So you're holding, the hands are holding your knees here. That would be option 1. Option 2, feet up, and then you reach up towards your feet, and then you gently pull them down. There can be resistance here as well. As you're pulling down with your hands, your feet are kicking up. My favorite resistance stretch for the hamstrings, quadriceps is to be here like this. And then you're going to draw the heels down, but your hands are pulling your feet up as you do that. And then when your feet come back up, your hands are pushing your feet down. So there's this constant push and pull with your hands and feet as you open and close, as you bend and open back up. then you can bring the bottoms of the feet together, interlacing around the edges of the feet, holding, or maybe rocking up and down, rocking the feet up and down. You may also hold your ankles, or again, holding shins or knees. Once you've had enough of that, release your feet down to the floor. Release your arms. All right, we've made it to the end. So now you've yogi's choice. Take the next minute or two for you to explore whatever you want to do. You can windshield wiper your legs. So you can do that by bringing your feet to the edges of the mat. And then you rock right, left. If you want to do full twists, go ahead. If you want to do inversions, whatever it is that you'd like to finish your practice with, go ahead and try that. Maybe it could be something we've already done. You want to do it again. Or maybe you're ready to rest. You're done with movement. Now you want to be in stillness longer. So it really is up to you, however it is that you want to finish your practice, whether it's with a couple minutes of more movements, or if you want to be here feeling the floor, once again noticing sensations up and down your body, or maybe listening. I'm also going to go ahead and flow and move. It's what my choice is. But I want you to be flowing and moving with what your body is asking for. So you don't even need to look at me. You need to look at you. Close your eyes. Turn on that internal eye, your intuition.
Even if the seas dry up and the mountains wear down, love will live forever in the infinite universe. Forever in the infinite universe. Forever in the infinite universe. I believe only in love. Everything else on earth lacks meaning. Even if this world is level to the ground. Even if the seas dry up and the mountains wear down, love will live forever in the infinite universe. Forever in the infinite universe. Forever in the infinite universe. I believe only in love. Everything else on earth lacks meaning. Even if this world is level to the ground. Even if the seas dry up and the mountains wear down.
All right. You may continue to move if you'd like, or if you're ready for final resting pose and start to find your way there. And once you find your final resting pose, there's all the many variations you can take. Just choose to be at ease and at peace. Allow this physical body to rest fully and comfortably. Or you can take time to really kind of allow the muscles to relax. And then take a moment to also relax the muscles of your face, forehead, the eyes, around the jawline. And give yourself a sweet internal smile with your eyes, your lips, especially your heart. Took 75 minutes this morning for you to take care of you in mind, in body, spirit, emotions, energy. Take a moment to tune into your breath, noticing and watching it naturally. Noticing how many seconds you take now to inhale and exhale, noticing if the breath might be a little longer now. Noticing how the body feels. Noticing how the heart feels, your emotions. And now take a moment to become hyper aware of the different sounds in the space you're in. It can be outside your room, outside the building, the house, as far away as you can hear. And then slowly, gradually, you start to draw those sounds in, inside the house, inside the room you're in. And slowly bringing it back to the body, feeling all the meeting points of your physical body on the floor, the back of the head, back of your shoulders, down the back. Now begin to deepen the breath and allow the stomach to expand. And slower exhale, allow it to relax. Inhale as long as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. Exhale longer than the inhale. Keep watching the breath in, feeling what happens on the parts of your body connecting with the ground as you take deep breaths in. And then feel the whole body relax with the out breath. Filling yourself up fully, taking in energy, prana. Maybe holding that breath in and then slowly releasing it. And notice if you can start to hear your breathing, feel your whole body breathing. And then slowly bring it back to just regular breathing and begin to invite movement back to your body. Maybe you wiggle your toes, your fingers. Maybe you rotate your ankles, your wrists. Maybe you turn your head gently side to side. Or with that deep breath, the arms reach up and overhead. Another nice good morning stretch. And then if you're on your back, you decide how you want to come to seated, either hugging the knees in, rocking them to the side and push up, or rocking back and forth and coming to seated that way. Once in your seated position, decide if your hands stay on your knees, or let's bring that head to the top of the head. You tap, 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 pull the string, pulling you up and finding a nice posture. Eyes closed, and just taking a moment here to reconnect with that intention from the beginning of practice. You can also bring the hands to the heart if you prefer. Going through your practice, saying thank you, letting it go. It already passed. Drawing the chin in slightly, bowing to yourself. And taking this moment to thank yourself for showing up this morning, for you, all your bodies, and for those around you. They also benefit from this. And in your mind's eye, you may repeat to yourself, thank you, I love you, and you'll say your name after. We're saying these words to honor and acknowledge this time taken for self-care and self-love. Together, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And we'll sigh it out. We'll bring the palms together to the forehead. And I thank you so much for trusting me and guiding you through this practice made supporting strengthening mind, body, and spirit. Thank you, thank you.